guys, welcome to the vlog. It's Thursday and I just woke up way earlier than expected. Well, way earlier meaning 30 minutes because Luke woke up early this morning, so naturally I woke up early this morning. I am making some matcha right now. I've been finding that coffee makes me a little too crazy, so we're gonna be riding the matcha game for a little bit. We have a lot to do today, so when I start waking up and I have a lot to do and it just kind of starts running through my mind, I can't really turn it off. So we're here and we're just gonna start our day. I have so many things to do that I've been putting off, like doctor's appointments and just some tax stuff that I have to do and such, so yeah. Anywho, I am so excited to vlog. I seriously woke up giddy because I was like, oh, I get to vlog and talk to you guys. And yeah, I love hanging out with y'all. So I am gonna make some matcha and we're gonna just do some devotional and then just start our day. All right, let's try it. Pretty good. It's not as full-bodied as I want it to be. I also didn't have room to add all of it, so maybe I have to. I'm gonna add some creamer. I like nut pods because it gives it some more body, so we're gonna do that. My fridge. It's a wonderful mess. Yep, that hits. So good. The matcha I use, I got on Amazon, same with the whisk and such, so I'm gonna link all that below and in my storefront if you wanna check it out. All right, we're gonna sit and do some devotional. You know what? I really wanted to just start my morning with devotional, but my mind is just going so berserk right now that I have to write down my to-do list. Like, there's just no other way. So, let's see. And I have to email my primary care because my hips have been way tighter and more achy than usual. It's just, I stretch every night. I do pigeon pose, I stretch out my quads, I stretch my hamstrings out. I just do everything that I learned in yoga basically. And I take my time, I've been extending my time. And I've been doing very low impact exercise. So bar class, which literally uses 3-pound weights, and then just walking on the tread and some light running, nothing really out of this world. I've been decreasing the amount of impact I do. Sometimes I'll do that body pump class, but even then I'm doing extremely low weight, really light impact, and it's just weird. So I'm gonna email my primary to be like, yo, do I need to see a PT? Because this is wild. Like, when I get up out of bed, my lower back and my hips like almost stop me from doing so. It's not painful, it's just, there's no pain. I don't feel like a sharp pain or anything like that, but it's just really tight and it's uncomfortable. I'm just constantly uncomfortable with my hips. So I'm tired of living like that. I have some furniture work to do. I might go try to shoot today, but I know I need to edit pictures. I need to edit pictures and add to site and make some descriptions. And then, what else do I have to do? Oh yeah, taxes. Okay, we have our little list of things to do. But let's go ahead and do some devotional. Oh yeah, this is part of what I was gonna announce. I am fearful announcing this because it makes it very real, but it's gonna be real anyway. I am creating a journal. So a devotional journal that is also a planner and also kind of like a guide to devotional, but that's for you MVPs who are watching my video. And I also have to mail my grandma some pictures. I went to Oregon, as you guys know, and I found a letter that my grandma, it just like the painting on the letter, the print on the card reminded me of my grandma. So I printed out some pictures to stick in the card as well so she can check it out. Cause I always send her like pictures on my phone, but she gets really aggro with her phone and she's over 90. So I just want to just print out some pictures and send them her way. I think she'll really like them, but I need to remember to send that letter because it's already taped up and everything. I just have to drop it. But okay, this morning I'm doing New Morning Mercies. I'm gonna read a chapter in Mark, and then I'm gonna do the Daily Stoic, and then I'm gonna do some, I just journal it. Okay, let's do it. I still have to look at the alphabetical list of the books of the Bible. I don't know where anything is. Like when people start flipping to pages and they know where things are, that's bizarre to me. But that just happened to me the other day. I actually knew where one of them was, like kind of in the Bible, but it's just, I'm new to this. Like I'm not somebody who was raised reading the Bible often. I was raised Catholic and I kind of had an idea of what was going on, but we weren't very in the Word as a family. We prayed a lot, but we didn't really do a lot of this. And we weren't super involved with the church. Like I would go to Sunday school sometimes, but yeah, it wasn't anything that I've seen like I see here in the Bible Belt in the South. Like it's kind of wild, the differences between my childhood and Luke's childhood, and just there's no right or wrong. We were both raised to believe in something greater than ourselves, and ultimately that's God for us. But it's just interesting to see the differences because it's ultimately we're running the same way but in different paths, and that's kind of how I view religion. Is you're going the same way for the same intentions with the same heart, you know, the way you get there is going to just probably look different than everyone else's. But okay, let's start. I decided to move the couch and for some reason I grabbed my phone and I literally just scrolled for like 20 minutes. Love that. It's the reality of the morning. But I'm going to finish up because I can do this. Okay, I kind of bebop around the house. I'm sure you guys have noticed that, but I kind of sit anywhere. I sit here, I sit at the counter, I sit in the couch. Somewhere that I don't really go is my office super often just because it's literally freezing down there. It uses the same AC as this floor, the second floor, and we set it to 73, 74 up here during the day. And downstairs, even though the AC unit and the little console is literally turned off, no fan, no nothing, it is 65. I'm so uncomfortable all the time down there. So yeah, and it's dark and yeah, I just don't like it down there, but I've tried my best to make the most of it. Still freeze, and I just don't like to go down there in the mornings. Okay, I'm gonna finish. Okay, I just finished with my journaling today, and I'm using this journal that is as research. I'm not going to recommend it because it's going to be a competitor to me. So in the last video, in the last vlog, the Cook With Me vlog, is my camera dirty? In the Cook With Me vlog, I mentioned that I had an announcement to make in this vlog that was exciting, and lo and behold, here's announcement time. Number one, I am creating a devotional journal that can be used however you want to use it. I'm going to try to keep it relatively open if you are not Christian or don't have those values and you just want a journal to be mindful and practice kind of mindfulness and change within your life through being more self-aware of your thoughts and your actions and just how you feel about certain things and your attitudes. So I'm creating that. And at first I was gonna just grip and rip and just do straight up the way I do devotional in my free flowing journal where I don't have any prompts or anything. But then I realized that I actually do want to put more effort into this. So I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. As a result, I have begun buying up these devotional journals that I come across. And when I say devotional journals, I mean like the one I'm looking at right now is a mindfulness journal. And I am trying to see what I like and what I don't like about them because I want to give you guys an amazing experience and something that's actually useful. So if you have any feedback as to things you like or you don't like in mindfulness or journaling or whatever, let me know below because that would help my creation of it. Ultimately, I am very passionate about this because journaling is hard and I go through ebbs and flows. Sometimes I journal a lot and sometimes I literally don't, and it's like a vast desert of never journaling. I just don't even pick it up. And I think a lot of it has to do with what I have found out there. And what I really want to do is I want to use a combination of prompts and just empty space for y'all to be able to write your thoughts, what you're feeling, etc. And then also just some challenging prompts and ways to view your life and then some encouragement and notes for that. So I found a few devotionals that kind of exhibit that, but whenever I come across them, I also just feel so doubtful in myself of, well, if this already exists, why would you make another one? But I just have to remind myself that the prompts that I would provide and the quotes and the quotes I pull from others that I will quote in the devotional and such, it's just a different perspective on it. It doesn't mean it's better than this one. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be the one to end all journals. Like, no, it's just my perspective. And I could honestly say the same for why I do YouTube. There are so many YouTubers out there, but it's like, what makes me special? And that actually plagues me. I talked about that in my devotional, I talked about that in my journaling today of, you know, it had a prompt of, you know, sit in silence or go for a walk and notice how you speak to yourself. And when I was scrolling just now, I just did the comparison game so hard. I was like, I don't look like her, or I don't have that many subscribers, or I, etc., etc. The list can go on, and the pool of envy is as deep as I want it to be. It truly is. I can have it be deeper than I could ever imagine if I keep going down that road, because it is like a spiral, or I can snatch myself out of it and just look around at my life and say, wow, this is what I'm grateful for. These are the opportunities I have. This is my life, and I'm going to live my life, because no matter how much I envy another person, I will never be able to have what they have. And I don't want what they have, because that also elicits some sort of doubt within me in God's plan for me. And I just have to realize, like, yes, there are other people that do things differently than me. They may do it better, but the cheesy thing of no one can do it like me. And I just have to remind myself that I'm special and that I can do this. So if you also struggle with envy, if you struggle with just feeling like you're enough and the comparison game plagues you and it makes you feel like your feet weigh 500 pounds and like you just don't want to move forward and you have no motivation, it's so much easier to say than do, but you have to just remove that stuff from your life. Like, I had to just throw my phone across the room and just say, you know what, I need to step away from this and do something that centers me once again. So if that is going on a walk for you, if that's just sitting in a little bit of silence, if that's going and playing with your kids, if that is whatever it may be, go and do it and pull yourself away from what brings you envy. And that same goes to say, if my videos elicit some sort of envy for you, don't watch them. Like, I don't want you to feel that way when you watch my videos. But okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually do some emails and then try to schedule some stuff online, like my doctor's appointments, and then call some doctors and schedule appointments as well. All right, just made a quick little yogurt bowl. I'm about to sit and knock out some work. Anyway, as I was saying, I found this cool service that connects people with manufacturers. I just made a free account to see if I like it. It's called Pietra. I'm gonna link it below in case you are curious. But, all right, I'm gonna confirm that I'm staying on track with my to-do list because I've been doing that a lot lately. I'll make a to-do list and then I completely veer off course. So I have to actually get it together. And we're gonna go to boxing class. It starts at 10:15, but I'm going to go a little early and walk on the tread and just stretch a little bit. So we're gonna leave here around 9 and it just turned 8. So I'm gonna do some worky work and then we're gonna leave.
JPEG, PNG, which is important because we're going to export PNG for our Merch by Amazon files.
Middle-sized letters, like an A, an I, an X, of course, an N. As you can see, they fit perfectly within.
I'm trying to learn calligraphy. There's a project I'm working on that really, I have to try to minimize costs through outsourcing by learning it my dang self. And I think it'll be cool to just know and have some sort of a grip with calligraphy because my handwriting is my handwriting, but I want it to look a little bit more professional. So what we're gonna do is, it is about 9:30 right now. I'm running late to the gym. I think I'm just gonna do cardio after, but I am so tired, y'all. Like, I mean, ridiculously tired. I barely slept last night. I stayed up till midnight reading, and Luke and I aren't gonna see each other this weekend. He has a boys trip, so he has a trip that he has to go on. He has a trip he's going on, so I am just solo at home, and we just stayed up talking because I won't see him for a couple days. And yeah, I stayed up too late. That's the moral of the story, and now I'm exhausted and I'm paying the price. So I'm definitely not wanting to go to the gym, but we're gonna go anyway. And I think the class is at 10:15, so we will see. Okay, I'm gonna go and get ready. Oh, I'm winded from going up the stairs. Not me literally watching my own vlog. I rewatch my vlogs right before I publish because sometimes frames drop, and yeah, it's a catastrophe when they do that because sometimes there's like audio that drops upon export, yada yada. That's happened to me before. It was when I used to get, y'all, it's just so cute. And I hope that I look back on me now and think I'm so cute because I thought I was just the cutest little gumdrop like 2 years ago. When I would get like 50 views on a video, I'd lose my damn mind. I'd be like, wow, people are watching my videos. And this is before I truly had a concept of just how many people are on YouTube. I did YouTube before knowing people liked YouTube. Like, I kind of knew people watched YouTube. I myself have only been watching YouTube as long as I've been creating YouTube. I maybe started watching YouTube like a month before I started making videos, so I didn't really know many of the creators. I didn't know what the norm was. I just wanted to make stuff and I really loved it, and that's why I started YouTube. It's so fun. And it's been this avenue of connection for my family. My family keeps up with me through watching my YouTubes, friends of mine, you guys, which is amazing. I never thought I would have a community like this on here. So y'all are the MVPs. Anyway, I want to talk about my athletic set. I feel like I don't talk about it because it's always freaking sold out. Vitality, I'm coming for you. I have been following along with the Vitality brand since they were Balance Athletica and they got sued by New Balance. But that's so funny. Like when I found that out, I laughed. Poor them, that sucks. But that means that you're doing something right if somebody that big is coming after you, because they don't pay attention to the pipsqueaks. That's too expensive for them to get their lawyers on. But anyway, I get them for Vitality. Everything that I get that I love and I wear, I put in my shop buy. Unfortunately, they just sell out so fast. Like I sign up to get early access, and even with the early access, sometimes stuff like sells out. I think they have a stocking problem because the math ain't mathin'. It's just not right. But I got this from Lulu. Love Lulu. This is Vitality. These are my shorts. They're my favorite biker shorts. I have them in purple too. You guys have seen me wearing them, so that's why I wanted to tell you, like, I love the outfits I wear, but unfortunately, they're just always out of stock. So definitely check out Poshmark. They have a resell on Vitality too, that like, it's a market for them to resell their already used Vitality pieces. Like people go on and sell stuff. So if you're interested, you can definitely go check it out. They're my favorite. I've been wearing them for like over 4 years. So I'm a loyalist, if you guys haven't noticed. I am loyal to my brands once I hop on them. For example, Caraway, here are my 3 brands off the top of my head. Caraway, First Phorm, Vitality. I have partnerships with 2 of them. Now I need to harass Vitality and tell them to get their stock together. Okay, let's go to the gym. We are having ourselves a dang feast over here. Got some taco bowl. So this is just ground beef, peppers, zucchini, and sweet potatoes. And then this is some leftovers that we had. So chicken, rice, and beans with some onions. We're gonna work a little bit. Then we're going to film a video for a brand and then work some more. We have no plans this evening, so I hope I don't. I'm gonna just work until like 6:30. It's about 12:45 right now. So I'm also helping with Mel's baby shower. It's approaching, so we're finalizing details. And why is it so stressful? Like why is it so stressful? I think it's because I'm not like friends with her friends down there, so I'm like communicating to the void. I kind of know them, but I kind of don't. So like, I don't understand their communication style. It's nothing weird. It's just, I'm not used to it. What an amazing feeling. What an amazing feeling. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make some food. Anyway, the kitchen's looking snatched. It's so clean right now. I just filmed a Caraway review if you're interested in hearing about what I have to say. I've been using the products. I've been using Caraway products for about 15 months now, and I'm obsessed with them. Like I love the cookware, I love the prepware, I love everything about them. I actually just bought the cutting boards because I want to get new cutting boards. Mine are looking literally boof, and yeah, that, I don't know if you can see the lines, but that ain't right. That ain't looking too good. I don't want to be eating that. So I just bought the cutting boards. So I'm gonna link them below if you're interested. Also, I got some packages outside. I'm a little concerned. I got these new dishes and they arrived in 2 separate shipments, but I don't know where shipment 2 is. So that's awesome. All right, as you have probably noticed, I'm now slumped out. My hair still looks so good though. It's on day like 2 or 3, so this is like optimal curl day. Although I will say that although it is optimal curl day, it was not looking like this today when I was at the boxing gym. I mean, when I was at the gym boxing, I mean, it was like whipping into my face with like the sweaty ends, and I was like, oh. Towards the end, I just had to put it up in a bun. I made pasta with this spinach pesto. It was a vegan sauce. Absolutely exquisite. It was delicious. It was so good. But anyway, without further ado, let's do this. I've been really excited for this package. You already know what we're about to do. A giveaway. I'm so excited to give away a, let me make sure I have everything in here before I announce this. All right, well, this is one of the first, oh cool. This is one of the first giveaways of 2 that I'm doing. One is gonna be in this video, one's in the next video. So if you watch my day in the life, you a real one. Like, you actually care. You actually watch, especially if you've made it this far. But okay, I'm giving away you guys, oh shit. You guys know the Green Flash manicure set that's LED, it's gel, and it comes off easier than any other LED at home gel kit that I've ever used ever. And it's actually good for your nails. So if you go on the manicure site and you read around and you learn more about the way that they create their formulas, they're actually really good for your nails. And I had SNS about a couple weeks ago and I put a Green Flash on it when I took it off, and it just, they grew out so nicely, and I'm never doing SNS again. That was a huge mistake. Sometimes I get like these hot girl syndrome waves where I'm like, I want to be a hot girl, and I go and get SNS done, and then the second that they're done, I'm like, I don't want to be a hot girl. So yeah, I'm giving away this set, and basically it comes with the LED light so you can do your little nails, and it comes with the base coat, the top coat, and the color purple. You can order any other color that your little heart desires. You also can use my code and get a discount if you want to, and also the dissolvent. So when you're ready, you can use the little clips, put it on your nail, and it literally sloughs off. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I reached out to them for this kit so I could give it away to y'all. I'm really excited for one of y'all to use this. So if you want to enter the giveaway, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and then leave a comment below on this video as to your favorite self-care routine, something that you do. Mine is doing my nails. What is your self-care routine? Like, what do you do to take care of yourself? So leave that comment below, follow me on the other 2 platforms, and you will be entered into the giveaway. Anyway, this is ready to be shipped off to the lucky winner. I'm gonna be closing this giveaway 3 days after I post this. The date is gonna be posted on this screen right now. If you're not looking, you should look if you wanna enter the giveaway. And I'm also gonna have the date in my description below. So I'm gonna do my nails. And you know what? Next time I do my nails and the winner gets picked and you get your opportunity to do your nails with me, we can do our nails together. That's so fun. Okay. You can really like squish it in here, by the way. It will also come with like a manual and such. And you're also gonna get really cute little stickers so you can decorate your lighting thing. Actually, I might take one of your stickers. Haha. But if I take one of your stickers, then don't be mad at me. It's your giveaway tax. I'm evil. I'm gonna take one and then you're gonna get all the rest because I threw mine away by accident. This is the purple that's gonna be in your giveaway. It's like a light lilac. Also, I have these nail files that are glass. I don't know if you can see it, but they're glass and I got them on Amazon. So I'm gonna send them, or I'm gonna put them in my description. I repurchased because I'm obsessed with them and they're really good for your nails. Yeah. I'm watching some YouTubes while I do my nails. This is some self-care right here. I love it. That just gave me like squirrel vibes, like, you know, I'm just like in such a weird mood right now. You guys are witnessing it.
Really, really great. Both West Village, amazing places, very close to me. So Adam and I are going. Let's talk about these prints that I got from this artist. I think they're New York based. I'm gonna put this in my kitchen and it says, girls want dinner parties. Because we do. We do want dinner parties.
I just did all my cuticles and filed down, so they're looking good. I'm gonna do some cuticle oil like they do at the nail salon. This is also from Manicurist. I love it. I have really dry cuticles and it honestly kind of ruins the rest of my nail. So having this oil just helps so much. But I'm watching Michelle Reed. If Michelle Reed ever watches my videos, I might like shat my pants because she is the reason, why isn't this closing? She's the reason that I started YouTube. I just remember my best friend Kylie sent me her videos and her podcast and was like, hey, like you would really like this. And this was before I ever knew people did this. I had no idea. I think this was probably 2019 or 2020. I think it was 2020 when I kind of discovered this because I'm pretty sure that's when I started my YouTube channel. And anyway, it doesn't matter. It coincides when I started this because it was a few months after I met her on her YouTube. Seeing her videos and being like, oh my gosh, she's just like me. Like I would be her friend and we have so many similarities and I just feel like I'm hanging out with somebody. And I was like, I would just love to do this for other people because I was living alone at the time and that was totally fine. I loved living alone, but it was really nice and comforting to have somebody in the room with me or just chatting with me on a YouTube video. And that sounds so freaking weird, but I really enjoyed it. And I just would watch it when I would work and when I would work out. And I don't know, she is the one who kind of spurred me into discovering this whole little world on YouTube that I had no idea about. So yeah, Michelle, love you girl. Okay, wanted to show that I mess up usually big time. How'd that get in there? There's like a hair in it. But I basically don't paint my thumbnail until after I'm done with this hand. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's called Pale Rose, so it's not a stark white, it's off-white. And I really like that. So, doing a little mani at home, it saves me so much moolah and I can change it whenever. And my nails are not like deteriorating, literally deteriorating. All right, guys. The nails are looking so good. Looking fly. This one's looking a little rough, but for the most part, they're looking real good. I mean, I love them. If you want to try it out, definitely you can use my code. The only setback I have seen with Manicurist is when we were in Florida. I think we were in Florida. We were on some beach. And it was over 100 degrees and it was so hot. It kind of distorted it a little bit, but then once I cooled off and I just like was in normal temperature, I went back to normal. It's a little weird, a little sus. Probably because it's made out of biodegradable ingredients. So it's made out of plant-derived ingredients. So that's probably why. So if you're in extreme heat often, maybe caution. But other than that, I've never had an issue with it and it lasts me a solid 2 weeks. And you know, my nails just grow out after a week and a half. So I usually do a week and a half to 2 before I do them, but I do recommend. Also, it is now 6:38 and I'm kind of thrown off because when I can do my own thing at night and Luke isn't here, I start acting some type of way, and I honestly try to work. I never was like this before, but I'll like try to edit a video until really late at night, and I have to not do that. So I'm gonna just chillax, watch some TV, and then oh yeah, I have to catch up with some friends. I've been really bad the last month just texting people back, and I cannot believe myself. But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to some friends and get some calls scheduled. Long distance is hard. So yeah. Hey, I'm really in the mood for like a Kardashian kind of vibe. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, the first episode of the next season doesn't premiere until September 28th. And I'm watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, but it just bored me so much I just started scrolling on my phone. But I guess that's not good.
A hot date with second floor. I'm here to support the hardworking.
Hello, y'all. I'm horizontal and I'm addicted to my phone today. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've been on it so much, and it's like I know I feel when I'm on it, but then I like can't put it down. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. But I have a doctor's appointment after the gym tomorrow at 10, so I think I'm gonna go around 7:30 so I don't feel rushed. And you guys actually motivated me to get out of bed and pack, because I wouldn't have done that. I'm just gonna wear cute little sweats and then a shirt of some sort. Should I go for the Kimmy K vibe with the tight shirt? Maybe not. I might have to do. I don't know, I'm just really feeling tank tops lately, honestly. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna bring myself 2 skim options because I'm obsessed with skims. I also, I don't know, I don't want to get sweaty. I have a long sleeve. I'm always colder than I expect to be. Okay. Oh, y'all, I got this like diffuser from Patty Wax or something. I got it from some boutique in, okay, do y'all say boutique or boutique? I say boutique, but I think it's boutique. I'm not sure, because then why is the U there? If not, it'd be B-O-O, teak. You know what I mean? All right, whatever. I don't know why, but I've just had like such a stressful evening with my devices because I'm addicted. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just couldn't put them down. I was literally in love, so that's bad of me. Nights where I just can't let my phone go, I just feel so unproductive and so like poopy doopy. Way worse than if I was just watching TV or something. Just the phone does it to me. I don't know what it is, but tomorrow is a new day and I'm just gonna wake up, be better about my phone. The problem is I don't let the work phone come up with me, but I just stay downstairs longer. It's like, what? I'm going to wear, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. This purple top. I don't know, but I only like matchy sets when I'm going to a class. A little bit of a weird thing. I don't like it when I'm going to the gym. It's only to the classes. And I think I'm gonna rock. My first Phorm leggings make me look snatched. They're so tight though, but they're really not that tight once you get them on. They're just a little bit compressive, but man, they make me look good. So I'm gonna link these below if you're interested. I really like them. That's the fit for tomorrow. I think we're just gonna do a full body focus on upper arms today or tomorrow, and then we're gonna have ourselves like get our life together. So I'm gonna edit a couple vlogs. I'm gonna do some website stuff that I've been neglecting over the past 2 days. I had a video due for a brand today that I didn't do well on and I got feedback on, so I just didn't understand the directive. But I made my doctor's appointments today. Made a TikTok because I feel like an adult every time I make my doctor's appointments. Anyway, I heard Michelle Reed talking about this on her vlog, and she was calling it like the pillow talk segment, and I thought that was so cute, so I kind of wanted to steal it. So I am. Anyway, thoughts from the evening. I miss my husband. I am excited for the weekend. I'm scared to be working for myself. I've been facing major just doubt today, and I'm also extremely grateful that this is my life. It's just, in every new phase of life, there's a novelty. In everything. There's a novelty that makes it look shiny and new. And I feel like I'm approaching the peak of my honeymoon stage over the next few months of the reality of this next season of my life of working for myself and creating a company. It's still super shiny and new, but I'm very acutely aware of what novelty feels like, how to detect it, how to know if it is fit for me for the long game. And I am just a little fearful of it. I'm fearful of losing the novelty, of losing the shine, of losing the spark. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I didn't really understand what people talked about when they were like, it's a different kind of pressure when you're a content creator. It's just different. And now that this is still my passion project, it's not my sole focus, but it has taken a more prominent seat in my career or the work that I do every day. It's different the way I scrutinize myself against other people. It's kind of crazy. Like I will beat myself up more than I ever have before looking at, like, every time I post a video, I get a few unsubscribes. And for some reason that just like hurts my heart. And I have to realize like people just might not want to watch my videos, and that's okay. Like, I've unsubscribed from people before, and it wasn't because I hated them or I thought they were a less than creator. It was just like, that's not my preference anymore, and I just want to unsubscribe so I can have more of what I want to watch on my feed. And I just have to come to terms with I'm not everybody's favorite, and that's okay. Like, I didn't expect that, but it's still a little bit of a twang of, oh, I worked so hard on this and not everyone appreciates it. And I know that I felt like that at work, and I know that others have felt like this in their own careers and just their lives and stuff. And I just have to remember that the only person I have to impress is my creator. And whether you're religious or not, it's like the only person you have to impress is the one that has the ultimate control over your life, whether it's the universe, a greater power, your whatever you want to say. For me, it's the one and only Jesus Christ. Sometimes I put other people on a pedestal, and I have to realize like their pedestal is built on a house of cards and not on a really strong foundation. I mean, we've really seen that with cancel culture and with fads and trends, and what was trendy 5 years ago might not be trendy now. And I just have to stay true to myself and who I am and the way I tell stories. Like, somebody commented on one of my latest videos and they were like, you're just such a talented storyteller. And I was like, that is one of the most amazing compliments I've ever gotten on YouTube. Like, being told you're just good at talking to us. I was like, that just made my night. And that kind of was the moment where I was like, what are my thoughts? Like, why am I beating myself up and thinking that I'm blessed then? Like, I am just creating stuff that brings me joy, and if other people find that joy in it too, they're gonna follow along. And if they lose that joy over time just because people change and preferences change, and that's okay. Like, there's no hard feelings, and I have to stop getting these like emotions bunched up in it. And I think it's because YouTube was a passion of mine it is a passion of mine, but it started as a true passion of mine where I got emotive over it. And now I just have to realize, like, I just have to continue doing what I love, and I can't get so emotional if people don't love it with me for as long as I'm doing it. So that's just a little bit of my thoughts before I go to bed. But I feel like I need to start pivoting my thoughts to be more positive, because sometimes, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but I've done this before, and I've met people that do this, of you ask them, you're like, oh, I love that sweater, and they're like, oh, this thing, oh yeah, I hate it, but I just wore it and I got it on sale. And it's like, you can just take the compliment and roll with it. And sometimes I just try to bring myself back down to earth and ground myself through poo-pooing on my circumstances or my life, when in reality there's going to be a poo-poo side to everything. And I just have to be more willing to discuss what I'm grateful for. I have to be more willing to discuss what I'm grateful for, what's going right in my life, what I'm excited for, and not just constantly be trying to talk about what is falling short. So the last thing I'll say about this is, in my Bible study, we were talking about Genesis and how in the Garden of Eden before the fall, there was only one tree that God said, you cannot eat from this tree, to man and woman. And lo and behold, there were so many other trees in the garden that were fruit bearing and were pleasant to the eye and provided everything and more. And yet the humans just couldn't let the one get away. They couldn't let it go. They had to have it. And it's almost like people that have the most beautiful lives from the outside will always find something wrong with their life if they don't just change their perspective. And even when you change your perspective, like, I believe we're sinful in nature, but there's always going to be something wrong. That's just, something will always go wrong. That's just the nature of life in our world. And I just have to remind myself that it's okay to acknowledge the wrong, but it's not okay to dwell in it and to build a house in it and to let my thoughts subside there way longer than they live in the house that is built on the good, that's built on the gracious in my life, on the things that bring me joy. Because I have found myself over the last few months just really teetering on what's wrong, even though so much has gone so right for me, more right than it ever has before. And it's this weird thing. But yeah, I've been very aware of that. And the phone thing is me trying to be unaware of it. So I gotta snip that, if you know what I mean. But yeah, vulnerable pillow chats with me. Hope you like. I am a bit gappy on this vlog. It's gonna probably be a long one, but luckily I'm not gonna edit too much of it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. We're gonna do some arm day. It's gonna get a pump little okay, bye. Gosh, I'm so tired. I've been so naughty. I've been going to bed so late. Literally went to sleep at like midnight last night. Well, it was 11:30, and then my mind, okay, this is how I know I'm too much into my devices. My mind starts going so fast at night, and I will literally just sit there and I'll think about all the things I didn't think about that day. Like, my mind just goes so haywire. I start thinking way too much, like, about everything. But good morning, guys. I hope that you guys slept well, because I didn't. Well, when I fell asleep, I did, but it took a very long time. But we got up around 7:09, which is later than my usual, but with my new schedule, I like waking up at 6:30. 6:30 is a good time. I have time to do devotional, get my to-do list together before going to the gym. But something that I have noticed is that I do not like to be obedient to my to-do list. And it's not just a few times that I go rogue. I mean, I am going rogue constantly. And it's exhausting me because I am very scattered-brained, and oftentimes if I have a deadline or if I have something I need to do, I'm very good at meeting deadlines. I'm very good at being on it and delivering very specific things. But now that I own my own business and I don't have that strict deadline, but I have to start selling because your girl needs to make money, it's just a new challenge of there's so much I could do and I just have to stay focused. Like, for example, committing to the 2 videos a week with y'all has been a little bit of a challenge. So it might be 2 videos every other week, but definitely 1 video a week. So I don't know, I'm just trying to settle into this new rhythm, and basically there's so much that I want to do, and I am such a dreamer, but it's really hard to do that when I'm a one-man show and I still have to do all the admin stuff anyway. Like, I still have to apply for a business license. I still have to make sure that I have my taxes in order. I have to make sure that I have all the emails answered. I have to make sure my schedule is right. It's all the little things that are adding up. You know what I mean? Okay, let's drink our little pre-workout. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a quick devotional this morning. I honestly wasn't gonna do this, but I just figured it'd be good to. I'm gonna do New Morning Mercies. I highly recommend this. It's so good. It's very easy and digestible too. And then the Daily Stoic is, why did I grab it like that? Like, it's so good. You can see it's pretty short. The everyday it's pretty short. It's very interesting. I'm gonna do both of these real quick and then we're gonna head out to the gym. But if you struggle with obeying your to-do list as well and then feel defeated when you don't do it at the end of the day and you're like, what did I do all day? Even though you worked all day. I feel that. Okay, let me do this. All right, let's read the Daily Stoic together. A garden is not for show. First, practice not letting people know who you are. Keep your philosophy to yourself for a bit. In just the manner that fruit is produced, the seed buried for a season, hidden, growing gradually so it may come to full maturity. But if the grain sprouts before the stalk is fully developed, it will never ripen. That is the kind of plant you are. Displaying fruit too soon in the winter will kill you. What? Same. I'm trying to do too much and I've had no time underground. Okay. After all you've read, it might be tempting to think this stuff is great. I get it. I'm a Stoic. But it's not that easy. Just because you agree with the philosophy doesn't mean that the roots have fully taken hold in your mind. Fooling with the book so you can sound smart or have an intimidating library is like tending a garden to impress your neighbors. Growing to feed a family, that's pure and profitable use of your time. The seeds of Stoicism are long underground. Do the work required to nurture and tend to them, so that they and you are prepared and sturdy for the hard winters of life. Wow. When I read that, I immediately thought about how I am focusing on the wrong things and trying to grow too fast in different aspects that won't actually lead me to the end result that I want to be led to. And stuff like that includes, I was spending a lot of time last week and the week before on TikTok, and it was like the shiny new thing for me because I really haven't given TikTok a go, and I'm gonna commit to continuing to post on there because it is so fun. But y'all, I was doing like 3 posts a day. For my mind, that ain't right. So I think I need to reel it back in some different aspects of life and focus in on my furniture biz. And like, I really need to get that launched. And I feel like I'm chomping at the bit to get it there, and I'm almost there. The website is pretty much finished, and I just have to wait on, I'm gonna have to launch without having the items that I want to sell that are aside from furniture. What time is it? Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 7:41 a.m. And by the way, to hear about your upcoming events, just say, what's on my calendar?
Okay, we gotta go. Peeps, it is the end of the vlog and you're teetering like a teeter-totter. Okay, you guys remember those, the seesaws? Those were so fun. I would look forward to going on the seesaw. I've heard some horror stories though, but we are about to head to an appointment. I'm so happy you're here. Today was a very chatty vlog. You guys just heard me gab on and on and on and be my weird self. But if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And again, if you want to enter that giveaway for the nail set, feel free to follow me on both platforms and leave a comment below of your favorite self-care routine. I love to chat with you guys and I'm just so happy that you're here. Thank you for watching and making it this far. I will see you in the next video. Bye friends.
My name is Luke and I approve this message.